Hello, guys. Alicia, Becca, Erica, Nicole. I love it when it's all names. That's so helpful instead of iPhone 4. All right. And before we start, if anybody wants to come onto video and say hi, I'd love to see who's here. I also would love to hear from you guys if there's anything in the box that you really want us to work with tonight, because I have so many ideas. There's so many options here. Love the chakra stones. Okay, that was one of the things that I thought we should work with. I also, if anybody's been doing this for several months and you have last month's, or maybe 2 months ago, I can't remember if it was last month or 2 months ago, where we have our smudge stick and Palo Santo from this box. We want to do smudge stick first and then Palo Santo. So I'm going to do that to set my space. I think I'm going to put a little bit of the roll on my third eye and light my candle. And then we'll work with the clear quartz and we'll work with the chakra stones. How's that feel? We excited for that? And I'm gonna pull out my chakra stones and order them up. All right, and let's see. Root, and then sacral. All right, solar plexus. It's our heart and our throat, our third eye, and our crown. Oh, interesting. All right. Love the chakra stones. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad, Nicole, that was one that you wanted. Hello, Dean, and who else just added? Maybe Kelly, Jennifer, those new additions. All right, guys, for those of you who are maybe joining for the first time or have not worked with me before, my name is Lindsay Schroeder, and I am a professional priestess. I am here to lead you in your ritual tonight, and I am so, so, so excited. If you are not already following me on the gram or on TikTok or if you're already working with me and have access in Telegram, I always love to connect with you guys outside of this. I love to hear, I love to be tagged in your stuff. If you take a picture of your space or your ritual or what you're doing, I love to see all of that. My handle on all platforms is Our and R, OURANDARE. And I am so excited for tonight. So, to get us started, I am going to light my candle, my blowtorch. I am then going to use our smudge stick from, can anyone remind me, is this last month's box or 2 months ago? And then I am going to use our Palo Santo. So when we do a smudge or mugwort or sweetgrass cleanse, we want to do that one first. And that one clears out. It's actually going to clarify the and purify the physical air, which is really supportive as well. And then Palo Santo brings in positivity, brings in and amplifies your intention. And so you first cleanse, and then you make sure that you fill that cleansed space. So we think about this like weeding our yard. If we weed and we pull things out, but we don't put a grass or a wildflower or something there, then we're just kind of creating that vacuum space. And we all know the phrasing, nature abhors a vacuum. It's going to fill it. So you want to intentionally fill that space. So we're going to light our Palo Santo. I love to take that fragrance in. It smells so good. There are some times where the Palo Santo, when it is dried and it falls from the tree, which is the only way it's sustainably collected. You want the Palo Santo to actually fall from the tree. You don't want them to be taking it off of the new tree. You can actually smell it directly on the stick because it's truly dried instead of like too fresh. Ugh, to the point where sometimes you don't even have to light it, and it is so, so, so good. So for anybody who's just popping in and joining us, I was asking if there was anything from the box that you specifically really want to make sure that we use. And Nicole mentioned loving the chakra stones. So we're definitely going to use the chakra stones. I've lit my candle just to set my space. I'm also gonna do a little, I didn't realize that the roller ball is actually a crystal. Did you guys see that? The roller ball itself is actually a crystal. Woo! Amethyst right in my roller ball. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my third eye, a little bit of that on my wrists. I have the bracelet on already. As soon as I saw her, I added her on. I have two protections on, and then I'm gonna amplify the intention of my bracelet tonight in our practice. But what we are going to be working with is our clear quartz, our big piece of stone. I'd love to see anybody's. So these are so cool, and mine like fit so beautifully in my palms. If anybody wants to come on video and show me what yours looks like. And then I'm also going to help you line up the chakra stones because the pink one is the third eye. And I know that can get a little confusing because a lot of times we see an indigo or a blue stone. So I'm going to go through each of them with you before we start our practice. So our root chakra is going to be on, hey, our root chakra is going to be on this one. So we're looking for the one that has the little triangle and then four petaled lotus in there. Then our sacral is going to be on this one, circle in the center, and what is that, a six-petaled lotus? Then we have our solar plexus, which is our yellow stone, our heart chakra, which is our green one. Then our lapis is on our throat chakra, our third eye on our rose quartz, whoops, and our crown chakra on our purple. So you can line those up so that you have those in the correct order. And then have your bracelet handy. You can either throw that on your wrist already or wait to put that on for the end. All right. Whew. We are going to start by taking a big deep breath in through the nose. Really expand the belly, expand the diaphragm, expand the lungs. And when you're ready to breathe out, I ask that you purse your lips and slow down that out breath. We're going to do two more just like that, in through the nose, up and over the crown and down and back, down the spine, expanding the belly, expanding the diaphragm, expanding the lungs. All right, one more in through the nose. Holding at the top, feeling that fullness, that life force, that chi, that prana, and then releasing through parted lips. All right, I ask that you find a reverent position for your hands. That might be palms facing up to signify that you're open to receiving. That might be palms facing down to signify grounding, anchoring. This might be a mudra of your choice, but finding a reverent position for the hands, elongating the spine, rolling the shoulders up and back and down. And I will open our practice with 3 ohms and 3 shantis, the primordial sound, the start of it all, and 3 shantis to bring in peace, to help us ground and connect and be present in this exact moment, inside your body, inside your mind, inside your own energy field, and then tapping into this collective practice, reaching out energetically and witnessing where each of us lights up on the grid, the quantum grid, the physical grid. I will breathe in deeply for 3 ohms and 3 shantis. I encourage you to join me with sound. This might be the ohms and shantis, or just a hum, or any form of audible sigh and release to activate the throat chakra. Uh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Great question, Dean. Let's reiterate our stone order. Let's place our clear quartz in front of you, either in front of your right hand or in front of your left hand, choosing intuitively. And then the order of the stones, the more orange looking stone, some of ours might be red. I'm thinking this might be red jasper, is the first chakra stone that has a little triangle in the center and a four-petaled flower, root chakra. Then we'll go up to our sacral. I am feeling like this is carnelian. I think carnelian over fire agate. And this has a little circle in the center and this six-petaled flower. Then we move to the yellow stone for the solar plexus. Then we move to the green stone for the heart chakra. Anahata. Let's see if I can get it to show you the picture. Maybe oh, there we go on my forehead. Then our lapis, our blue with flecks of gold stone for the throat. We have our pink stone for our third eye. That was the one that I really felt like it would be important to share the order because pink for the third eye is a little bit different than what we typically see. A lot of us see that indigo, sometimes a lighter blue in the throat, darker blue in the third eye. So I wanted to make sure we all have the order down. And then purple for the crown. I'm only putting it in front of my third eye just so it'll show you guys the picture. Beautiful. And at any point, if you guys have questions, please drop them in the chat. Great way to make sure that you're getting the clarity you need for your practice. Now, with our clear quartz, we're going to put that either in front of our right hand or in front of our left hand, intuitively choosing. For a lot of us, the right hand or the dominant hand symbolizes and signifies the masculine or the doing, the output. And the left hand or the non-dominant hand signifies, represents, connects with the feminine or the receptive, the animation versus the containment. So intuitively placing that, for some of us, we might intuitively place in front of the hand that needs more support, or we might intuitively place in front of the hand that desires to lead and has the energy, the capacity, the grid work, the vibration to lead. So you might receive this message based off of which one you put it in front of. You might contemplate this and receive that. You might not understand, but you might understand. So allowing yourself to kind of connect where it aligns for you. So I'm going to put that in my right hand, intuitively selecting that because I am in the leadership space in this. So I'm creating the grid work. So I am amplifying with the clear quartz my intention to grid for all of us and lead for all of us. And so a lot of times when we have this experience in our rituals of choosing where do I put something or how do I use something or how do I bring this into my practice, even when we are just following our intuition, our gut instincts, or doing without the thinking, there is always purpose behind. There is always intention behind. And allowing yourself to consider this, not ruminating and fixating, but allowing yourself to potentially receive the message deepens your ritual practice because everything is representative and everything has meaning. And so as you deepen your relationship with your own rituals, the rituals that you follow along with and participate in, and these pieces and let them permeate into the rituals that you lead for yourself, you start to see that everything that you include, every tool, every word, every process is not only the layer of magic, but it also has a deeper meaning and getting those layers in alignment where you are aware and intentional and bringing that through what you're thinking and what you're saying and what you're feeling and what you're doing amplifies the magic. So I want you to intuitively choose where that's going, if that's already in your hand or in front of you so that you can grab it easily. I also have my chakra stones lined up in front of me so that I'm able to grab them easily. And also for some of us, if you want to be able to select those without opening your eyes. So for today, inspired by the power of the stones, I want to use each of the chakra stones to align your individual 7 main chakras. Our clear quartz is going to be cleansing, amplifying, and integrating. And then wherever you land, whatever the nugget of truth, whatever the resolution, whatever the answer, the message, the potency, I want to implement that into the bracelet that we have so that we can take the purpose of this, where we got with this, and actually anchor it into something that you can wear consistently or something that you could place on an altar or something that then becomes a totem and representative. So, once again, I ask that you find a reverent position, starting to connect with your breath. I am going to have the clear quartz in my right hand for the entirety of the practice, and then I'm going to select each chakra stone with my left hand, bring it to that physical area, and then I will place it down. For the lower chakras, you will not be able to see that, so I will continue to describe, but then as we move up into the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown, you guys will be able to see me holding that. Feel free to peek the eye open or look when you need to look. And once again, make this your own. So if you want to keep that in your hand and rub it rather than bring it to the area, if you want to bring all of the stones to the heart or to the third eye or have that hand out in front of you, allow your intuition to speak to you, utilize the architecture of my ritual to jump off and truly make your own. Drawing the first chakra stone into your hand and either bringing it to the root, holding on to it, picturing it in the third eye. I'm going to bring it down to the physical space of the root and introduce this chakra stone to my root chakra. I'm going to open my root chakra, witnessing it bloom like a multi-petaled lotus. Breathing into this area, drawing your attention as if it's a pinprick of light to this area, and opening up your root chakra, allowing your grounding cord to drop down through the chair, down through the floorboards, down through the foundation of the home, apartment, or building that you are in, down through the soil, through the ground, all the way down until your grounding cord connects to the sacred center of the earth, plugging back into the mother of us all. I am rubbing my thumb over the engraving on the stone, feeling the symbol of the root chakra, allowing my body to sway and my breath to deepen into this area, drawing my focus from the center point of the earth to my root chakra once again. And I encourage you to utilize your throat chakra as we offer an I am statement. I am grounded. Allowing the chakra stone to support the grounded nature, the secure nature, the stable nature of the root chakra, and allowing it to support the spinning of the chakra, allowing the clear quartz to cleanse, maybe moving that over the space of the root. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Allowing that to amplify the power and am grounded. You can add a qualifying word. I am grounding. I'm working towards feeling safe. I am taking the steps to build security. Allowing all of your need to find resonance and alignment versus going, oh, that's not true. I don't believe it. I don't feel it. Taking a deep breath in, breathing into the root. Now I'm going to down the root chakra stone, bring the clear quartz to that area, pick up the sacral stone, move the sacral in front of my sacral chakra, and bring the clear quartz out into my right hand once again, away from my body. Breathing into the sacral area, allowing this stone to spin the chakra, to amplify creativity, sensuality, sexuality in this area, to cleanse and clear the physical body, the energy body, and everything associated in the mind with your understanding of how your creativity, your sensuality, and your pleasure moves through you. Again, breathing into this area. And bringing your throat chakra into this, bringing your voice into this, bringing in your creation magic, your creatrix magic, your creator magic. I am creative. I am creative. I am creative. Placing the sacral stone down, bringing the clear quartz to the sacral area. Any cleansing, any releasing. Now is a great time to consider the connections in this area of sensuality and sexuality that we might desire to cleanse from our physical body, from our energy body, from our mental body. Reaching now for our solar plexus stone and bringing that to the solar plexus space above the belly button, below the heart chakra. Bringing our clear quartz once again away from the body, breathing into the solar plexus. Allowing the chakra stone to spin the energy, cleanse and clear the energy, start to work with the solar plexus, the center of self, our inner sun, our strength, our personal power, the last chakra of matter before we move into the meeting space. And once again, inviting the throat chakra to be present in this practice. I am strong. I am strong. I am strong. I am now placing the third chakra stone down and bringing the clear quartz to this area. Once again, cleansing anything that might stand in the way of your connection to your own personal strength, to your own inner sun. Amplifying the work in this space and anchoring that truth. I am strong. Now I am reaching for the heart chakra stone, the green, bringing that to the center of my heart space. I am pressing firmly to the heart space, bringing my clear quartz away from the body. I'm actually making a subtle circle with our heart chakra stone, really warming up, softening any of the harsh edges of the heart chakra, breathing into this space, activating the heart and high heart, feeling this meeting place of the lower chakras of matter and the upper chakra of ether, knowing that this is the center point of this forever infinity loop within our own physical bodies, within our own energetic bodies, within our own inner and understanding. Activating the throat. I am open. I am open. I am open. I'm now letting the stone sit without movement on the center place of the heart, feeling the beat of my own heart, feeling that start to move into the stone and amplify through my own field. And when you are ready, placing the heart chakra stone down, bringing the clear quartz to this area. And I like to envision this like buffing the heart space, softening any of the edges, the tiny little rips, the tears, the dents, bringing this clear, potent energy, this amplification energy, this compassion and forgiveness to the heart space. And feeling the connection point of the chakras of matter meeting in the heart space. And as we open the heart space, envisioning your green ray, the green of your heart chakra, beaming forward, beaming upward, beaming in all directions, and feeling how the opening of your heart chakra, the amplification, the activation, the repolarization, the magnetization of the heart chakra opens up your access to your throat, your third eye, and your crown, your chakras of ether. And now I reach for the throat chakra stone, the lapis, bringing that to the heart space, and then moving that up to the throat, Breathing into the throat, offering a hum, a moan, a sound, an ah, an oh, feeling the vibration through the stone. Breathing into the stone, allowing the stone to amplify the energy, allowing it to interact energetically, moving it off the physical body, and inviting the throat chakra to activate in an affirmation. I am authentic. I am authentic. I am authentic. Placing our throat chakra stone down in front of us and bringing the clear quartz to this area. Considering the cleansing of anything that keeps you from your most authentic expression, the desire to fit in, the fear of being judged, the reactions others have had, how uncommon it is, the reactions, the reality of expressing yourself in an authentic manner, and allowing now into the shape of circles and maybe bringing the clear quartz to the throat, anchoring in a thought, a sound, a sight, a feeling, a sensation, an action of authenticity in your life. What will you be thinking as that more authentic version of self? What will you be saying as that more authentic version of self? What will you be feeling as that more authentic version of self? What will you be believing as that more authentic version of self? What will you be doing as that more authentic version of self? And I reach for the third eye stone, bringing that to the third eye space, bringing the clear quartz away from the body once again, and drawing your energetic awareness to the third eye space. For some of us, this will be in the center of the forehead. For others, this might be in between the brows. For some, it might be in the center of the mind, the brain itself, at the seat of the pineal gland. Allowing the stone to engage and interact with the physical body, the mental body, with the energetic body. Feeling the connection from the heart through the throat up to the third eye, seeing what you are seeing, seeing what you are seeing, seeing what you are seeing, and encouraging the throat once again to activate, to anchor, and to amplify. I am intuitive. I am intuitive. I am intuitive. Placing the third eye stone down and bringing the clear quartz to this area. First, cleansing the physical pineal gland, flushing any fluoride, anything that calcifies the physical pineal gland. We might want to actually touch the physical mind, top of the head, the back of the head, clearing the entire head space. Cleanse, 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 clear, clear, clear. Release and decalcify the third eye so that I may see, so that I may see, so that I may see. And bringing the idea of integration so that it's not just a sight that you see, but a deep understanding, a deep understanding, an embodiment, a digestion, an integration, bringing that down, down into the heart space and down to those lower chakras. Anchoring this down. And when you are ready, bringing the clear quartz away from the body, reaching for the crown. And I'm going to set my crown chakra stone on the top of my head. Bring both of my hands up and out, still holding on to my clear quartz. Breathing up into the crown from the physical point on the top of the head and then upwards, recognizing and realizing that the crown chakra is more of an opening than a chakra, than a space, an opening, a connection to all that was and is and ever will be, an opening in your auric field to receive, an activation and an opening of your channel to receive. Allowing that clear quartz to bring this magic down and into the body. For up and out is only one part, bringing this down and into the body, Down and in through the third eye so that we may see and enter and understand. Down and in through the throat so that we may speak it, experience it, share it with others, teach it so that we may truly embody it. Sharing it with one other person allows you to really integrate that. Speaking it out loud allows you to really integrate that, moving that into the heart space, descending it down into the chakras of matter, into your personal power, into your creativity, sensuality, receptivity, and grounded on planet Earth in human form for the tangible benefit in your human life. I will now place my crown chakra stone down in front of me, bringing my hands to the crease of the thighs, bringing my clear quartz to my root chakra. Two hands, palms facing open. I'm willing to receive the alignment that these chakra stones have offered me. I'm willing to be present with this energetic activation. I openly receive and accept the releasing that the clear quartz has supported me in. I release what no longer serves me. I cleanse and clear out any stagnant remnants, fractals, pieces. I close down any leaks, fill in energetic tears and rips in my energy body. I release any loops and patterns that keep me stuck in old ways of thinking and limiting means. I anchor my truth and my power and my magic back into myself. I am open to receiving a lesson, a symbol, and placing that into our labradorite bracelet as a reminder, as an anchor, as an activation. Selecting a message, an intention, something that you received, or just the overall balance of intentionally moving through your energetic system, cleansing, clearing, and activating. And when you feel you have embodied this into the stones, when you feel this is integrated, when you feel this has anchored into this physical manifestation, placing that on the wrist. I'm going to bring my hands to my heart space, bringing my clear quartz to my heart space. I will now close our practice with 3 Oms and 3 Shantis. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Placing the clear quartz in front of me, bringing the bracelet to my heart space and placing my dominant hand that has held the clear quartz over the top of it. Providing you a few moments to potentially speak out loud the intention that you've imbued into, imbibed into this bracelet, feeling into this, seeing this, anchoring, anchoring, anchoring. Breathing deeply in. Breathing fully out. Starting to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, move the head and neck from side to side. And when you are ready, joining me with open eyes. Woo! Lovely. Thank you guys so much for being with me in this sacred ritual. I loved it, like everything we got in this box. I am a lover of the crystals. I'm so glad we got to work through the chakra stones, using our clear quartz for cleansing, for amplification, and for anchoring. And I would love for you guys to message me or tag me and let me know, what did you put into your bracelet? What is the message? What is the symbol? What is the answer? What is the culmination of your practice? What is your relationship and connection with the stones that made it into this intention? Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I will remind you that I am hosting our full moon session so soon. So I would love to see everybody there on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for our full moon gathering. And I look forward to seeing you guys in another ritual practice. Have a lovely evening and shoot me a message on Instagram if you want to tell me about your practice, guys. Bye, everybody.